Hey everyone, welcome back to the HR Connection. My name is Marie Rolston. I'm an HR business partner here at Acacia, and I'm here to close out the year and kick off 2026 with some year-end reflections. If you're anything like me, you're probably proud and tired and also a little confused of what even happened for half of the year. When I think about March to October, those months are completely lost to the void. However, when I sat down to think about what I've learned this year, I really wasn't surprised at what came to mind. When I sit down to do these reflections, I like to think about our clients and I like to think about our internal teams. When it comes to the clients, over the course of this year, we spent more and more time at the charter school that we support. This school is fully virtual. They are stretched thin, funding is tight, their regions, they're hard to staff. Everyone covers multiple roles in the organization, and something is blowing up every single week. Yet somehow things don't fall apart for them. Enrollment happens, they stay staffed, programming continues. And it's not because work is smooth, it's not because it's convenient. It's simply because a group of people quietly decide over and over again that the mission matters more than the chaos. When I think about our internal team, I think about the leadership team that I'm a part of. Over the course of the year, we spent a majority of our time going through extensive leadership development sessions. And while we have an entire library of frameworks to reference and goals that we can say that we crushed, I can't help but think about the most simple part of it all and how it's the one simple thing that we should be proud of. And that's the fact that we showed up. Showing up in its most simple form is leadership. We showed up when we weren't feeling it. We showed up when things weren't exciting. And we showed up when things weren't convenient. And we grew. We grew personally and we grew as a team. You know, I used to think leadership was mostly the big stuff. You talk about vision, strategy, getting people inspired, and those pieces matter. They are important for sure. But this year showed me that leadership is also simple things like keeping momentum when you're mentally fried, doing the small tasks that no one ever sees, preventing problems before anyone knows that they exist, and simply following through because it matters and not because it's fun. You don't need a title to do things like that. You don't need a perfect attitude. You don't need to feel inspired every single day. And when I really think about it, most days when it comes to leadership, they feel pretty average. They feel a little boring sometimes. They definitely feel frustrating. But those are the days that add up and turn into something so much greater than that one moment, right? When I think about how all of this applies into going into a new year, it doesn't feel like pressure around this like new year, new me type thing. Instead, it feels more calm than that. It feels like I'm just going to keep showing up in a way that actually fits my life. Some days I'll be focused and sharp. Some days I'll be tired and giving a smaller percentage than the day before. But both days are going to move things forward. They're going to move things forward and get us closer to where we're trying to go. And there's something special about that. If there's something small that you can take away from me today, I hope you remember that you don't need to be impressive to lead. You just have to stick with the things that matter, even when they're not flashy and fun to be around. Overall growth, it's not one big moment. It's going to be the slow build of all the times that we didn't quit. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in the next one.